Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Franchise Hour every Thursday from 4 to 5 p.m. And today our topic is food franchises from Mindanao. And we have three companies with us whom we invited, and two already are here with us in the studio. And I'm introducing Mr. Sam Amante from Uncle Sam and Miss Beth Rabaka from Portoes and Miss Anna from Big Biz is still on the road. She has an urgent assignment in Butuan and might join us within the hour. All right, so let's start among the three of us first. My first question will be Uncle Sam. Uh, let me start with
RK,
you.
you're cutting out RK.
Okay.
You're cutting RK.
Sam,
You're
when
yeah.
when did you started Uncle Sam's? When was that?
Well, I started March 15 of 1991. I was single at the time.
Okay,
Uh,
and still happy.
uh, yeah, yeah. Next year I'll be on my 30th year.
Very good.
RK, when I started it, I only started it with only 6,000 pesos from my pocket. Then
Uh-huh.
11,000 came from Pepsi Cola. That's how I
Okay.
started the business. Then I remember I was just consuming 1 kilo a day until it reaches up to 2,000 kilos a month.
Okay.
That was at the height of the business.
Uh-huh. And you started with one outlet that was near the city hall in Butuan, right?
Yeah, but now I transferred to a new location. It's now here in somewhere in Gingona, and I'm proud to say I now own my very own place, my very own building. I transferred here about 3 years ago. You have not
Where's your
seen the place
location?
yet because
No, I've not
it's
seen it, the place.
along Montiel Boulevard.
Okay. But still in Butuan City.
Yes, in
Uh,
Butuan City.
Okay. And also on stream now, we welcome Mr. Cesar Alba, the owner
Ah,
of Botoes. And the same question to you. What year was it, Cesar, when you started Botoes?
we started Botoys in 2000, year 2000. That was the after the Asian financial crisis, which hit me badly during our construction period.
Cesar, can you increase your volume?
Let me check. Is this okay?
You're not really
Not
that
much.
loud coming in, not so. All right.
Okay. How about this?
Go ahead, Cesar. Go ahead.
Is that okay? That's okay.
Sam, can you hear him?
Is this okay or
Okay.
not?
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. It's not really that strong, but go ahead. We can hear.
Okay. What's the question again?
When did you start Photos? What
Ah,
year was
yeah.
that?
I started Botoys in March of 2000.
Mm-hmm.
After our basically our fall with our construction business, we're just using the remnants of our the savings from our construction materials.
Okay.
We just do some experiments. uh, the capital of which was around 25,000 pesos all in all, if I'm going to cost to make a cost for the materials that I used in building the store, the small, really small store. 25,000 pesos then.
Where was the location?
Well,
Where was that, Sam? Where was that,
the
Cesar? Where was that?
the location is basically, it is until now in the center of Bulwa, Barangay Bulwa in Cagayan de
The
Oro.
Bulua, di ba?
Yeah, luckily that small store in 2000 became a restaurant already with offices at the back. It already serves as our training store, the head office, and basically it's, I can say it's a store which performs well even this time of pandemic.
Okay. All right. And I'm adding now Madeline Saucedo. Mats, Anna, can you hear us? Please unmute yourself. You're mute. Please unmute yourself, Anna. Hello. All right. It seems she has some issues. Please unmute yourself, Matt. All right. We remove her from the screen in the meantime. All right. And we'll add Sam again. So, you practically, Sam, you stayed all outlets so far, whatever you had, all of them were in Butuan City, right? You did not venture outside of Butuan so far, Sam.
Hello, RK. Yeah, yeah.
I said all your
Your
outlets.
signal is cutting out.
Okay. I said all your outlets so far, what you opened, all of them have been located in Butuan only, right? You concentrated so far to Butuan only. I said you
RK, the
concentrated.
signal is cutting out.
Okay. All right. I'll
Signal
ask you
is
later
cutting out
again,
because
Sam.
of the strong
I
strong
ask you
rain.
later.
It's cutting
I
out.
ask you
I
later
cannot
again,
hear.
Sam. Sige. Okay, Sam. All right. I think Cesar, we have the best connection with each other because the other two guys, both of us are in Cagayan de Oro. The other two are in Butuan, and it seems they all have problems with the audio and being able to hear us.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay,
It's good.
let's continue, Cesar. So you had your outlet, and then how did you come to the idea of growing?
Yeah, I think of how am I going to multiply or increase the sales of the store. So I thought of I need to multiply this. I need to make this store a plenty. Since I do not know about how to make it, how to achieve those goals, I started to read about franchising. I started to gather all other informations on franchising, and luckily, I was able to run across Arki franchise in Cebu. Sadly, when we were in Cebu that time, no Arki was present there, only the staff. But yeah,
That's right.
it was fun when the staff of Arki came to our store. That was in 2004. I think it was in 2004.
Yeah.
4 years after we put up the first store, and yeah, things went well. Then until 2000, January or February of 2005, we were already set. We were already set to fly. And as of now, we already conquered northern Luzon,
That's right.
Tugigaraw. To be specific, Tugigaraw City, we have a handful of stores in Tugigaraw City already.
All right.
In spite of this pandemic, we have lots of franchises already, especially in Metro Manila and Luzon areas coming
All
in.
right. That leads me to my next question, Cesar. In to summarize your numbers, how many outlets you have now, company and franchise together in Mindanao, Visayas, and Luzon?
Honestly, okay, I do not know. Because of the many stores, I do not know already. And I already have team of people handling those concerns. But I would say it's around more than 100 stores already.
More than 100 all in all, di ba?
More than
Yeah.
100 stores for
Yeah.
the past 20 years.
Yeah.
We're already 20 years in the business.
That's a good number actually, no? The way you grow.
Yeah.
First you practically penetrated or you closed down, so to speak, Cagayan de Oro. Nobody else penetrated as much Cagayan de Oro as you did first, diba? And
Yeah.
then the Caraga, then the Region 10 and Caraga, and then going south, and then I like the strategy what you had actually. Parang to start from within and then grow from within outwards geographically, di ba? And
Yes,
then you
that's
jump
because of the
to Manila. I remember we had your first franchise in there, Las Piñas. That's also already quite a long time, no? That's also already 10 years ago or so something, I
correct.
think,
10 years.
right? Yeah.
Already celebrating. It's 11 years already.
11
Last
years
last
already.
yeah, 11 years already last August.
Yes. I still remember the first meeting I had with you. That was in VIP hotel in Cagayan de Oro. We were sitting. That's
Yeah.
already 15 years ago or so.
And if we were not very much if we just accept run applicants without screening them, maybe
Hmm.
we're already around 200 stores. But because
Yeah,
of some issues with the applicants, we turn them down because
yeah,
we don't want to have problems with these hard-headed applicants or
yeah,
applicants who might think that they are the one giving us life.
yeah. I know what you mean. How do you handle the supply now? I know you have a very good processing factory here in Cagayan, right?
Yeah, we already have a processing plant accredited by FDA, certified GMP compliant with National Meat Inspection Service. And as of now, we are on or also making up a blueprint for our new commissary in Cavite. Hopefully by January, we can construct already that one because our current commissary in Parañaque can no longer accommodate the volume of the meat being processed.
That's definitely a positive problem, no?
Yeah, that's the problem I really wanted to.
So what's your next future plan, Cesar? What's in the future for
Aside,
Potoys?
yeah, aside from that, when the new commissary in Cavite in General Trias Cavite will be constructed and running, next project will be opening another commissary in Davao so that we can penetrate Davao region
Hmm.
because it's very accessible for us. The supplies from Cagayan de Oro can be easily transported to Davao, and another supplies from Davao or materials most likely from Davao can easily be transported to Cagayan de Oro. It's so logistics wise, we'll no longer have problems with that.
Hmm. That sounds good.
And
I
the Davao
checked. I
region,
checked. In the meantime, Cesar, I checked with our friends in Butuan. I learned that you are suffering from heavy downfall in Butuan, Sam. Can you hear us
Yeah,
now?
that's right. Yeah. That's right.
Oh,
That's
okay. I
right.
can.
It's really very hard nowadays, except that we have some delivery partners like
Hmm.
GoFetch. We have this Food Panda. We have this Maxim. And actually, practically 80% of my sales now are coming from the delivery.
Hmm.
The dine-in areas is about 20%.
But dining in Butuan is allowed again.
Uh, but come again?
But it is allowed. At least it is allowed again. Not during the ECQ. It was not
Yes,
even
yes,
allowed.
it is.
How did you go
Uh,
during the ECQ? How was Uncle Sam's doing during the ECQ? Have you been open during the
yes.
ECQ also? Were you able to
Yes.
operate all the time?
Actually, from the RK, Uncle Sam's have not been closed even for a day, except on a Sunday, except that we open at 10 o'clock in the morning, then we close it at 6 in the evening. So it's only about 8-hour operation. Before, we
Yeah.
used to open at 8 and we close at 10 in the evening. In the
Yeah.
morning up to 10 in the evening. But now we shortened our operation from 10 o'clock up to in the morning up to 6 o'clock in the evening with only 4 employees, skeletal.
Mm.
I used to have 15 before and 10. Then we reduce it to 4. Then I am now acting as the cashier. I'm not doing anything anyway. So it's good that my friend Cesar is doing very well with more than 100 franchises. Congratulations,
Yes.
Cesar. How are you?
We don't have any other choice, Sam. No other choice.
Yeah.
What about
But
Sam?
anyway,
What about
we're surviving.
what about supplies? Any difficulties with supplies during the quarantine times? Do you have any difficulties
I
with the
cannot understand.
supplies? Do you have any difficulties with the supplies during the quarantine time?
Actually, I cannot read your language, RK. It's your signal is cutting out.
Okay, I
It's
try again.
pouring very heavy rain.
Yeah, I try again. During the quarantine time, do you have any problems with supplies?
Yeah.
Supplies are available in Butuan. You had no problem with that one. Supplies. I'll ask
You're
you.
talking about the
Ask you.
supplies.
Yes.
Okay. I'm still getting my supplies from a big company. It's called the Alpha. Alpha. All my products, especially the beef for the burger, all imported. It's coming from Australia. I'm still maintaining quality, even though the price is quite high. But nevertheless, I still was able to gain a profit from maybe between 25 to 30%. Sometimes it goes down to 20%, but which is good enough for me to survive.
That's good.
Even my chicken, Cesar, I talked to Cesar. I'm getting my chicken, Cesar, from the U.S. It's
Oh,
important. I don't know where you get your chicken butoys. I know, Cesar, you have more than 100 franchises already. I think you raise your own chicken, I guess.
no,
I'm
we
getting
didn't,
mine
Sam.
from the US.
We didn't raise
Yeah.
chicken because there are lots of problems with that. We just got it locally.
Uh,
Actually,
but
we have
anyway,
ample supplies.
I'm just so happy. Thank the Lord that even during the time of pandemic, I still here. I still survive. I thank the Lord
That's
for
good
it.
to hear. That's good to hear.
Yeah. Yeah.
The same questions to you, Cesar. How hard it is for you to get your supplies right now, or during the
Actually, we don't have problems with supplies. It's
okay.
all being sourced locally, the pork, the chicken. But when it comes to scarcity of pork, sometimes we have plenty of imported porks available. We have suppliers. Actually, the price of chicken nowadays is lower, very much lower compared
Hmm.
to another day. And also in Metro Manila, it's even the chicken in Metro Manila is even cheaper than in Cagayan de Oro. So actually,
Surprise!
in terms of
Surprise! Actually.
yeah, in terms of
Hmm.
supplies, we don't have any problem with it.
That sounds good. All right. Unfortunately, our other guest, Madeline, is still lost. She messaged me again that she has a problem getting online. She is also in Butuan, at the place where Uncle Sam says, and they have a problem because of the heavy rainfall right now. But it's with us here in Cagayan de Oro, it looks also as if it will start raining any moment. But so far, so good. So let's take advantage of that one. I'll try Sam again. Sam, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Sam?
Come again?
My next question to you is, what's your future plans with Uncle Sam's?
I cannot hear really.
It's okay. It's okay, Sam. No problem. No problem. I'll ask you later again. I'll try later again.
It's the sig.
It's the two of us, Cesar.
We're not so lucky today, Arke, because of the rain.
Yeah, the weather is not really playing along with us. That's right. So
Anyway, we still have lots of time for this.
that's right.
We'll just make a repeat.
Yeah, we can do this also. That's right. I'm also welcoming your franchise manager, Miss Beth,
I bet.
in the
Hi,
studio.
sir. Hi, sir.
So you're in charge for the franchise
Yes, sir.
for Mindanao or for nationwide?
Mindanao and hopefully Davao and Visayas.
Okay. Do you know how many outlets you have in total?
Sir Cesar doesn't know the total number, but I know.
Yes.
we
That's what
already
I'm
have
asking you.
we already have 160 stores nationwide.
160
Wow,
stores.
160,
yeah.
160 stores.
Excellent. That's a very good number. And when we
There's
divide it, how many are Luzon, how many are Mindanao?
Luzon has 68 stores
Okay. So
and growing.
92.
I think
Uh-huh.
growing, and so is Mindanao, and
It's
hopefully
literally,
we can triple that one when Davao will come
it's
soon.
Yeah.
literally growing.
That's our
Because
aim.
yeah, because businesses now that like those owners or those entrepreneurs who owns salons, spas, realize that their business is not that resilient.
That's
So
right. Yes.
some are starting to consider franchising with us
Yeah.
because in God's hands we are safe already.
That's very
Yeah,
true. That's
food industry.
that yes, that's definitely true. I mean, your industry is totally resilient to whatever happens because the food is needed.
We don't say we're not affected with this pandemic, but it doesn't that it doesn't that it doesn't cost that much to us.
Hmm.
20%, 20%, 30% reduction in sales. That's manageable for us already.
Hmm.
Still manageable.
Hmm. Okay.
So, oh, I've seen this industry sometime in late 90s when the Asian crisis happened. All other businesses crumpled except for those eateries, takeout stores. They don't suffer much. So I
Yeah.
said, this is the industry I need to develop. And luckily, we were able to have this. God granted our prayers. And here we are, still dancing with the tune of the
That sounds
stars of
very good.
85.
That sounds very good. Beth, can you share with us your franchise program? Beth, can you
Yes,
share with
sir.
us your franchise program? Can you share with us your
Okay.
franchise program, please?
Okay.
Can you share your slides, please?
Yes, sir. That one.
It does not appear yet.
For a while, sir. What happened? That one, sir. You can see it.
Nope. Nope.
Application window. Not working.
Or maybe you tell us a little bit about it instead of showing us the
Okay.
picture. Huh?
Okay.
You
I'll
tell us
just
about.
share.
You just explain us your franchise system. How much is the franchise fee right now? Your royalties, your length of agreement, etc., etc. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. Okay. Our franchise package for this year is 393,000. We lower it down from 466, sir. That's 466, and then we turn it down to 393,000. That's complete package with complete equipments. So by 393, that's already good for 5 years. No royalty fees, as long as you're selling all the products coming from our own commissary. So you'll be needing to add up 1% only for the ads. So that's it.
Okay.
393. So you can sell lechon manok, liempo, bangus. Then currently we have new products coming up. So you can sell fried chicken, pork liempo. Hello, sir.
Yes, yes, I'm listening.
Yes, sir.
Beside of that, beside of that, Beth, how many square meters the minimum space what you need?
Minimum requirement, sir, is 15 square meters.
15 square meters.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
15 square meters. That would be good for the barbecue griller. You can put in the test type freezer, all the equipments. But if you need to, it would be the prerogative of the franchisee if he wants to have our dine-in for, let's say, for a menu. Rice with chicken, with rice, with soft drinks, or for packaged meal. So it would be their prerogative. What we can provide is only the perspective, well, with estimated cost. Estimated cost for the 15 square meters.
And
That's the
which
minimum
area?
requirement.
Okay, cool. In which areas are you particularly looking right now for franchises?
Sir?
In what areas of the Philippines where you really look, where you're very interested to get franchises now? In what areas?
What areas are still available?
Yes. Where do you want to have more franchises now?
Davao, sir. Davao.
Davao.
Yes, sir. Davao, we have viable places for Davao. So Davao is a very good place for expansion. So that's why, as Sir Cesar has discussed, that's our 2021 team
Okay.
for Davao.
What about in Luzon? What's your target in Luzon?
I think Luzon is handled by Miss Annalie Alba. So I think she's aiming for northern Luzon. I think
Northern
we
Luzon.
have we already have Tuguegarao. As far as Tuguegarao, so we're aiming for northern Luzon. And myself, I'm aiming for Davao and Visayas. Visayas has viable places, but right now with the pandemic, I think I can start with Davao.
Yes. Yeah, it's also difficult right now when you travel around now because
Yes, sir.
of all the health protocol. So
Yes,
if you
sir.
have franchises in Cebu
Yes, sir.
and you
Correct.
go to Cebu is no problem, but when you come back,
You will be quarantined.
our
You'll be
quarantine
quarantined.
restrictions in Cagayan de Oro are kind of
Yes, sir.
difficult. This is one reason why I actually speak also in Cagayan de Oro and I'm not going anywhere because the moment I come back, I'm 2 weeks, quite a bit 2 weeks in quarantine.
Yes,
So we
sir.
are better.
That's true.
So we are better off if we stay where we are at the moment.
Okay.
Diba?
Yes, sir.
So let's see if the rain is still strong and Butuan. If Sam Amante can hear us already. Can you hear us already or it's still raining like hell? Can you hear us already, Sam?
Okay.
Can you hear us already or not yet? You cannot still hear us.
Not
Okay,
yet.
Sam. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Sige. What I'm planning is now, Sam, to introduce your franchise, and I'll show you the slides I have from you. Okay.
Uh,
So these are the slides for Uncle Sam. So Uncle Sam has the
I'm sorry.
best burgers in the Putuan area. I would say if you want to know how an Uncle Sam's burger tastes, the closest would be the tropical hot hamburger. This is how I would say the Uncle Sam's burger tastes. So, but beside of the burger, he has a lot of other food items. Can you hear me, Sam? Can you say something about?
Okay. Okay, RK. Uh,
Yes.
for the burger business, my franchise fee from 300, I reduced it to 150,000.
Oh, that's
But
very
the
good.
total capital, including the materials, the griddle, the the ref, and all the important kitchen utensils, is about 380 to 400,000. Then you can start doing the business for Uncle Sam's. And
Okay.
while for the restaurant also, I discourage people to invest on this because nowadays it's not advisable. The only thing that I want my prospect franchisors to do franchise with me is do the burger business
Burger
because
business. Yes. Burger
I'm
business.
pretty sure we'll really earn, yes.
Yeah. In what territories you wanna find franchises, Sam?
Come again?
Beside of Putuan, what other places you are looking franchises for?
Play places?
Yeah. Beside of Putuan, what other places you're looking for franchises?
Actually,
What other
within the
territories?
Mindanao area.
In the Mindanao area.
Within,
All right.
yeah,
Okay. That sounds good.
again, as what I said before, in at Uncle Sam's, you only have to prepare between 380 to 400, and you can do business with me at Uncle Sam's. Yeah.
Okay.
And I have additional products, aside from the burgers that I'm selling, from the shakes and the sandwiches. I'm now also offering homemade Chinese ham
Excellent.
that will be included at the
So the
restaurant, at the
franchisee
burger
can sell that
station.
also. So franchisees can sell that
Yes.
also. Okay. That sounds excellent. All right. Thank you, Sam, again. And I'll talk to you later again. Okay. And I'm also welcoming Annalie Alba to the
Hi,
show.
sir. Good
She is
afternoon.
from Botoes in Manila. And you can answer me also, Annalie, what's your idea of franchising for next year or for the future now in your territory, which is the Luzon territory? What's your expansion plans?
Actually, right now, even though may pandemic, marami po kaming mga pumapasok na franchise. Mostly in North Luzon. So this coming October, November, until December, we're gonna open 20 stores. So,
Wow.
yeah. So,
That sounds good.
kaya marami ng eye bags. So, nasa North Luzon na po. Actually, Botoys is already in Tugigaraw right now. So,
Yeah,
they're going to add another 5 stores by next year in the first quarter and put another stores in Ilocos area. Then in Pampanga, in Pangasinan in the first quarter.
Okay. Right now, you don't have logistical problems going there. You don't have logistical problems with going there.
No.
That's good. That's good. That's good to hear. So I hope you get more and more franchises there.
Yes,
And,
sir.
And I think in the meantime, Annalie, I come back to you later again. And let's see if Madeline, there she is. Hi, can you unmute yourself, please? You're mute. Yes, there you
Hi,
go.
good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So
Uh,
to introduce you, you're Madeline Salcedo. You're the franchise manager of Big Biz, Boysugba, and Missy Bonbon. And when did the owner started the business?
Actually, we just started franchising 4 years ago. That's the time I entered Big Beast. But actually, we have old franchisee already because the franchising of Big Beast started like kakilala, family, relatives. That's all they accepted lang for franchise. And eventually, the owners really decided na it's about time. It's about time really to expand. It's about time to share. So that's the time that when they got me, we really expanded the business and opened it to everybody na the franchising opportunity
Okay,
for Big Base and Boyzuba.
that sounds excellent. Right now, what's your expansion plans? You're right
Actually,
now only in Luzon, only in Mindanao, right? You outside Mindanao, where you're outside also, Cebu.
yes,
You're
we
in
have
Cebu.
already Visayas and we already expanded as far as Iloilo, Bacolod,
Mm-hmm.
and then we have some areas of Mindanao like here in Butuan, no? And then Zamboanga. So we have also General Santos. So right now, we still not yet expanded in Luzon area. But our
Mm-hmm.
main target supposedly this year and next year, first quarter next year, is to really do the expansion in Luzon. But
Okay.
unfortunately, yeah, unfortunately, Sir RK, what happened because of this pandemic, everything has been affected, no? So that is why na all of our expansions been hold. So hopefully next year, because we have 3 pending projects right now. I have that
Mm-hmm.
is why I'm here in Butuan because I'm also overseeing the construction, and they will be opening by November 13.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, there is a pandemic. So I have 2 branch
Mm-hmm.
here, which is Big Bit and Boyzugba. And then in Zamboanga, the opening will be on November 27. So that's Big Biz also. And then we have pending projects also in Rojas City, which is in Iloilo, and more
Mm-hmm.
expansion supposedly. But
Mm-hmm.
for now, those under development pa still put on hold.
Okay. Question also to you. How are you doing during the pandemic so far? How's business doing?
We need to diversify. We need to cope up with the new normal. That is why right now we are so very aggressive in terms of delivery. In fact, we created our own delivery system, which is to compete with Food Panda, hopefully. So we have our
Mm.
in-house delivery. We created already an app. And then aside from that, we have new packages to cater and then to promote our frozen products. And then
Mm.
also to help our franchising, no? So we have a lot of
Mm.
things on hand right now as to planning. How are we going to really help everybody, especially our franchise? Na most of our stores are in the mall. So the
Mm.
schedules are very erratic. The malls are too expensive in terms of rental. So that is one way
Mm.
also na our struggle currently.
Uh, what's your idea for next year? How many outlets you're planning to open next year?
Actually, we
What's on
targeted
target?
Luzon. Actually, we have pending 10 in
Mm.
Luzon. We have 10 in Luzon, 5 in Visayas, and 3 in Mindanao.
Okay, cool. Right now, how many outlets you have in operation for Big
And
Base?
for operational only,
Yeah. Oh, total
uh,
number right now, Big Base.
total number now for Big Biz, we have already 15 branches,
Okay.
excluding the soon to open.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then we have already 13 for Boyzugba.
13. Wow. Okay.
Yes.
And Missy Bonbon.
For Missy Bonbon, we have one, two, three. We have 6.
Okay. So good numbers actually. So very, very prosperous also. That's
Yes,
good to
yes.
hear. Can you share also with us your franchise marketing? So if anybody interested in Botoys in Big Biz franchise, can you share the franchise details with us?
Okay.
Shall I share it for you?
Okay. Can you share it na lang for me?
Yes, sure, of course.
Okay. Thank you.
I got them. Oh, wait. I have to share it also here. There we go. Can you see it on the screen now? Big Biz Quality Food Corporation.
Yes, yes.
All right. So we go to the next slide.
Yes, actually we have multi-brands right now. So we just recently opened the Rakiyata. This is a Japanese ramen, no, a Japanese concept, which is actually so surprising, Sir RK, because we did not expect that this kind of concept will really work here in Cagayan de Oro. So despite with what is happening right now with the pandemic that is really, um, the Rakiyatas, ang sales kasi namin dito, unexpectedly, ang taas pa rin kahit na naka-pandemic, no? Kahit erratic yung schedule ng mall. So, maybe because people, yung talagang, nano na sila, parang nauumay na sila sa Filipino food. That is what medyo behind ngayon si Boy Zugba. So, that's one thing also that we are thankful. So, next is Big Biz. So, Big Biz is also open for franchise right now. This is our company profile quite long, so I'll just na lang. So we started Big Business already 20 years. And then next is we have here's our vision and mission. Okay, so and then we have here some samples of our products, which is Big Business a Mediterranean concept. So, medyo pricey siya, no, in terms of but since the word itself, big biz, meaning big servings. So, everybody can share. So, as to the packages, right now, we are still agreeing and working on the rates, no, because our franchise fee is 1 million. So, we are working on the packages to really to lower it so that parang pandemic package, but still under approval. So with a royalty, fee. Okay, so we are still working on it. And then, of course, the big challenge for us, Sir RK, is that selling Big Biz is not a joke because we need to have at least a capital of 12 million. So, challenging on my part as a business development because, of course, we need to see to it that how can people afford during this moment of pandemic the 12 million. I mean, this is not a priority. So, that is why na medyo on my part, it's really difficult, no, at this very moment. Kasi para na-divert yung mga fans ng tao, but still, the opportunity is still there. I know. So with Boy Zugba, it's a totally different concept because Boy Zugba is a Filipino food. So it's more of a fun, parang kalog-kalog type. It's parang bringing in the kusina concept. So it's not an ordinary Filipino food because there's a tweak on it. There are a lot of fun things right from the menu, right from the recipes that we know, and then what's good in it because our R&D team is not stopping in spite of pandemic to do some research and new food development. Of course, we need to cope up with the competition also in the market, no? So that's one thing. And then in terms of franchise packages, so it's all in here. So medyo lesser yung franchise royalty fee ni Boy Zugba because we are offering 5%. But right now, same with Big Biz, we are also working on and thinking on how can we sell the franchise at a very affordable, So hopefully by before the end of the month, we can already come up with the final computation rates and all, so that we can really not difficult to sell, no, the franchise.
All right. So What about plans outside going international or anything like that? Anything already in that?
Yes, yes. Actually, I already informed you about it initially. But yes, unfortunately, no, there's really a problem, no, na put on hold muna siya kasi the pandemic really arise. So there's a lot of interested supposedly applicants outside and even
Hmm.
master franchise, no, but even the owners are quite interested and challenged when they heard
Hmm.
about it. But maybe still put on hold until such everything will become into normal.
Okay. Uh, all right. What about for you, Annalie, for next year in Luzon for Botoys? What's your expansion plan for next year?
I'm sorry, sir.
What's your expansion plan for 2021 for Botoys in Luzon
Expansion.
for next year for 2021? What's your plan?
Actually, we have already pending stores on, no, not pending, lineup of stores on first quarter.
Hmm.
10 stores on first month of the year, and may 5 na on February.
Okay.
Then we're going to put up in Quezon Province, Bicol region by second quarter and third quarter of the year. Actually, Botoys is not really affected with the pandemic. Mas
Yeah.
maraming pumasok na franchisee this year.
And another advantage now, Annalie, right now, landlords, it's easy to talk about, diba? Because they're also lowering the
Yes.
rentals, and easy to negotiate with the
Yes,
landlords
hello.
right now,
Yes,
no?
yes.
Diba? So
Yes, yes, sir.
I believe you when you say that from 60, probably if we have another franchise hour in a year from now, maybe you have already 100 in Luzon as well.
Yes, sir. I'm sure with that.
All right.
Actually, right now, we're going to be busy until December.
That sounds busy sounds always good. No?
Annalie will never have her own love life anymore with that.
All right. Cesar, do you still have to add anything? You want to still add anything to our discussion?
Yeah, there are plenty of things that we need to discuss, like
Okay, go ahead.
standardizing or accreditation with lots of accreditation body. Actually,
Okay.
we're aiming for the triple A accreditation, like the ISO certification, because I want everything to be recorded, to be in order, so that whenever problems arise, we
Hmm.
can trace, we'll easily trace where did it happen, how did it happen, and all those things. We are now on the
Hmm.
process of, say, revolutionizing the lechon manok industry. Not just selling lechon manok, but we're going to sell a system, and not just an ordinary system, but an international recognized system.
Hmm.
So we're slowly going into that, and hopefully for the next couple of years, we can achieve all those goals already.
Hmm.
Because with all those accreditations, we can now say that we're not selling a product, but we're selling a brand and a system.
That's right. Yes. I fully agree on that one. Yes. All
So
right.
enough
Uh,
for those say we're selling lechon manok. We're
yeah.
going to go to the next level.
Yes. So, so for those who want to get a Botus franchise, Annalie, how can they get in touch with you if they want to have a franchise in Luzon?
We have a page in Luzon that is Botoy's Lechon Manok Luzon, and they can also contact my number. It's already in the website, also in our page.
And
0917. Can I give my number, sir?
yes, that's what I wanted to say, tell you.
0917 718-9512, and our landline is 516-1296.
All
It's
right.
open 24/7. I will answer them.
I'll check it out. I call you at 4 in the morning, okay?
Okay, sir.
What about you, Beth? For the Mindanao market, how can people get in touch with you if they want a franchise here in Mindanao from you?
So, am I allowed to give my cell number also, sir?
Yes.
Baka magkaasawa ako ulit, sir. Bigay ko na lang kay Annalie Alba. So, they can contact me, sir, at 0917-574-6779. Same with Ma'am Annalie. I'm open 24 hours. My door is open also 24 hours.
Okay.
So, kung ano yung goal ng boss namin is yun din ang goal namin, sir.
Okay,
And of
that
course,
sounds excellent.
And of course, the clients can contact through our website also.
Yes.
Yes. Which is, what's your website? Repeat it.
Our website, Gani, it's
Botoy's Lechon Manok.
www.botoyslechonmanok.com.
Photoslechonmanok.com.
www.botoyslechon.com.
Photoslechon.com. Okay.
And
Lechon,
everything
Lechon.
O-N.
Yes.
O-N, yes. Okay.
Lechon.
Parang we have the same spelling. Many spelling of lechon, di ba?
Yeah.
Lie.
So all informations are there, including if those girls
The
who are
franchise
facing
package.
right now are
All
available.
right.
Gibaligya na Mr.
All right. So before we go, I have also some few announcements to do. So today we had our topic was food franchises from Mindanao with Uncle Sam's Burger from Butuan, Big Biz from Cagayan de Oro, and Boto is originally from Cagayan de Oro as well. If anybody wants to get a copy of my book all about franchising, please message us and we can send it to you by email. Right now, we're also running the Mindanao Franchise Expo. It still runs up to October 25. Of course, virtual on MindanaoFranchise.com. Please feel free to visit and you'll find more than 30 franchise opportunities for Mindanao. We also have the franchise conference for Mindanao, which will be tomorrow and Saturday. And that will be starting at 2 o'clock at Zoom and also on Facebook, Rudolf Kotik. And tomorrow we have the guest, the regional director from TTI Region 12, Director Haukan. And then we have the marketing director of Aki Franchise Consultancy, Shea Lumbes. She will be talking about how to select a franchise. And then our trademark specialist from FIFA, Filipino International Franchise Association, the Mr. Sokri Malako will be talking about trademarking your business. And then we have 6 companies who will present tomorrow. And then on Saturday, on day 2 of the Mindanao Franchise Conference, we have a representative from TTI 12. Then I will do a seminar on franchising your business. And then we have a total of 12 companies who will present their business. And then in November, from 6 to 29, we have the 21st Cebu Franchise Expo, a virtual edition on cebufranchise.com. We also, the magazine is up and running again, Franchising PH. So the October-November issue has 54 pages, introducing a lot of franchise opportunities and stories about business. The companies you hear from now we're all developed by Active Franchise Consultancy. So if you have a business and you want to franchise it out, please get in touch with Active Franchise Consultancy. In Manila, this is 8912-2946 or cell phone 0917-874-3620. I'm also doing a long franchise seminar on October 24 on Zoom. You can watch this 2 p.m. on October 24. Please send us a message. And next Thursday, our episode 7 about the franchise hours will be wedding and kids franchise concepts. And we have Miss Mary Grace Santos of Little People and Miss Laika Pinkal of DL Weddings Palace as guests with us. So, to end our show for today, I would like to thank everybody who joined us today and my guests, Mr. Cesar Alba, Miss Madeleine Salcedo, Miss Beth Arabaca, and Miss Annalie Alba. Thank you so much for being my guest today, and I hope I see you soon again.
Okay, thank you
Salamat.
also.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.